How did ZAYTOVEN become financially free? We will be covering his music and investments. Starting with some background, ZAYTOVEN, born Xavier Dotson, is a legendary music producer and businessman, first rising to popularity in the mid-2000s. ZAYTOVEN grew up in San Francisco, California, where he found his passion for music at a young age, specifically playing the piano and organ at church, which would eventually find its way into his signature sound. After high school, he moved to Atlanta, Georgia, where he set up his first production studio and started working with local artists at the time like Gucci Mane that would blow up his career. It can be said that ZAYTOVEN is considered a godfather of trap music, as his production influence is heard in music today. From the critically acclaimed success that he has had in music, he continues to grow his overall business, which includes investments. Now, before we get into his investments, we need to talk about the music and label. Going into music, ZAYTOVEN has released over 30 projects in his career so far, with 4 of those being personal EPs and 3 being collaborative albums. ZAYTOVEN has worked with some of the most major artists in the game, pushing the rise in their careers like Gucci Mane, Future, the Migos, and more. His ability to spot talent and bring them up is unmatched, and his classic producer tag is more of a stamp of approval if anything. From the success that ZAYTOVEN has had in music, he has achieved multi-platinum status and Grammy awards, further providing proof why his impact is significant. To make things even more interesting, just a few weeks ago in January 2023, it was announced that ZAYTOVEN sold his publishing catalog for an undisclosed amount. I am surprised that there was not much coverage on this deal, as music catalogs are being sold left and right, and someone like ZAYTOVEN, a legendary producer, is further pushing this trend. The catalog includes over 560 songs that ZAYTOVEN has produced and was bought by Ultra International Music Publishing. Though the amount of the sale was not disclosed, music catalog valuations are selling for an all-time high, so my estimate would be somewhere between 10 and 50 million. ZAYTOVEN made millions from his production up to this point, and selling his catalog to UIMP is just an added bonus on top of that. As for his label situation, ZAYTOVEN has been a part of a few. He signed to Gucci Mane's 1017 label in 2011. He has produced independently under his own label, ZAYTOVEN Global LLC, and more recently he is the co-owner of a new label, ZTP Records, with record executive Big Trill, that is a newer venture. Lastly, included in the catalog sale to UIMP was a co-publishing deal that will push more collaborative projects for ZAYTOVEN, so we should be hearing a lot more music coming from him, whether that's with ZTP or UIMP. Overall, when we talk about music, ZAYTOVEN built an impressive catalog from bringing up major artists in the game. He developed his signature sound that has been passed down and inspired newer generations, making him the godfather of trap music. This level of success built him millions in the moment, but more recently cashed in on even more. Now onto my favorite section, and that is investments. The only one I could find and want to talk about goes along with his upbringings. When he was trying to make money to build his first studio in Atlanta, he worked as a barber in Georgia. From the money he made there, that would be the kickstart he needed for his legendary career. Even after he found initial success, he was still working there as he was worried he wouldn't be able to move further. That was his backup plan because he knew he still needed to provide no matter what. Fast forward to today, he is now the co-owner of that barbershop. What a full circle moment and a great way to make some passive income. This is just a good story to remind you to keep grinding and remember where you came from. I know in this industry it is looked down upon to have a backup plan, which shouldn't be, as not having one can be a major risk. You can work on making your dreams happen while also stacking up money in the back. You might not be able to achieve your goals if you don't have that steady income backing you at first. ZAYTOVEN and many artists have proven this to be correct. He went from renting a chair to owning the building. This leads me to the question, what is next for ZAYTOVEN? As for music, we should be getting a lot more from him. That clearly is his life passion, Zaytoven, and with the co-publishing deal at UIMP and a new label with ZTP, there is a lot building up for the next few years. He already is a certified legend, and now he is only expanding that legacy even more. As for investments, I would be interested in hearing more about investing in startup or established companies. He recently got a good chunk of change from selling his catalog that could be used in that space. My guess is that new investments would be music related still, which would be a great way to diversify his portfolio on that business side. What is next for Zaytoven? Extending his legacy with his signature sound that has inspired generations. In summary, Zaytoven played a critical role in shaping the sounds we hear today. He not only brought up major artists in the industry, but now his sound has evolved through generations of producers and artists, further cementing his legacy in music. With the success that Zaytoven has had in music already, the passion is still very strong with lots more to come, already living his life financially free. And that is how Zaytoven became financially free. I hope you found this video informational. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, as well as let me know who I should talk about next. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.